That being said, the race doesn't go to the fastest, nor the strongest, nor the longest lasting, but to the most efficient. There is some sort of rigidity within the fluidity of athleticism. You don't want to move in different units. You want to move as one unit. Okay, so we're going to go over a few things, and this is all related to movement. I always build from the ground up. As far as I want you to learn this so that I can teach you this. Now that you know this, I can add this, okay? So I'm going to break a couple of myths as we do this. And the first thing I want to talk about is how our brain acts as an operator, and our central nervous system is going to be how it's sending the message to the rest of the body. What had to happen for his arms to pump faster? He had to create more tension. He had to work harder, okay? Now, I want to create efficiency. I don't want to work harder. I want to be efficient. Just keeping in mind efficiency. What efficiency, 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 okay? Everybody start pumping your arms and watch their hips, watch their hips, watch their hips, and shut it down. What were their hips doing? They were shaking back and forth. Now, the problem with this right here is I'm dancing, but this is not getting me where I want to go. It's the wrong plane of motion. This is working on the wrong plane of motion. What direction do I want to go? I want to go straight ahead. So this isn't really helping me at all because all the energy is acting like a sprinkler system and spraying all my energy out away from my body. Fingers are going to be 6 inches in front of the chin. And why they're 6 inches in front of the chin is because this is where God made us so that we can eat cheeseburgers, okay? Some people, when they do this, they look like this, and there's no connection in that core. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your shoulder blades, squeeze, 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 stay tight. I want you to do that same thing that we just did on the floor. Squeeze your quads, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your shoulder blades, put your hands at hamburger distance, perfect. And when I say go, I want you as hard as you possibly can, drive your hands through the head. And go, drive, as hard as you possibly can. Go, drive, there we go. Again, drive, there it is. Again, drive. Everything went forward. That was one unit, okay? That was one unit. So now we've done less. You didn't have to do this little thing. And we've done more work because eventually I'm going to be moving forward, okay? We're going to try it with one arm. So if this is hamburger distance, and it's getting a little sloppy right now, so I'm going to use one hand to eat that hamburger. I'm going to reach back for a napkin back here. So this will be point A hamburger. Point B is going to be the napkin. Shoulders back, chest up, squeeze the glute. I want you to lock and hold, and then recover the opposite hand slow. Lock and hold, recover slow. Go ahead. Lock and hold, recover slow. Lock and hold, recover slow. Now what's happening, keep going, keep practicing. What's happening is we have to break a habit of throwing our hands up in the air, because what does the air give us back? Nothing. The air doesn't give us back, but if we can throw our arms through, then the muscles and tendons can pull that back for us, and we don't have to. This isn't going to do it, okay? We're just throwing confetti in the air. This takes a couple of weeks sometimes because this is tough to break. This is tough to break. So if we can get to the point where we're driving here, and notice my hips, I'm engaged, and then I have trouble staying in the place where I'm standing, which is huge, because the more important than getting where we want to go is getting away from where we are. After you've taught somebody how to properly use their body, how to properly use their levers, now I can add weight to this lever and drive more. Now I can speed up the action as they're doing it. And now if I want them to increase the level of conditioning, I simply force them to be intentional about every movement that they make under fatigue in training.